Yeah. Right, welcome to wrestling and welcome to the Raw replay for the 24th of February. And good news, positive news.
The big dog
He's back. This was nice. Thought what was interesting was commentary didn't say a word. They just let it play out.
I think that's the first time Michael Cole didn't say the big dog.
They kind of did it on SmackDown as well in a way. Like they just let the situation just play out and then they spoke after it.
Yeah,
quite like that.
It says that it's in remission now. He's coming back. I don't know if that means he's back now or he's coming back.
Yeah, is he? Because he said about everyone was saying like Mania and that, and he was like, "Oh, we'll get to that." But then like nothing was said.
I don't know.
I think they should maybe just sit him out of this one.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be.
He's not in any storylines.
No, I think he might miss it.
And I do think that there's something to that Shield thing now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that would be nice.
We'll get on
and it would leave everyone with a positive Roman ending, because I'm guessing that's going to be the main event. Oh no, it'd be the women's. It'd be the women's.
Oh, women's.
Yeah. But
yeah, we'll get onto that anyway.
Really good though. Nice.
Seth came out for a little hug.
Yeah.
Had a little hug on the
Little
ramp.
cry.
And then Aleister Black's music hit, and I was like, oh, who's he fighting this week? And then Ricochet's music hit, and it was like, oh, and his tag team. And I was like, oh, no, not this.
And
it was a revival.
Yeah. And
it's weird to me because we thought, oh, the revival, I've got the belts, wonder what they're going to do. And then they lost to Tommaso Ciampa and
Tommaso
Gaga.
Yeah.
And now they've lost again this week.
Yeah,
thinking,
weird.
Well, there's other guys, single matches they could have had. Like Ricochet had a really good match last week, and this week it's just sort of like a tag match.
Like they're heels, so you sort of like, well, they don't have to win all the time, sort of thing. But I don't know, it's weird for the revival.
Yeah,
it's not.
No,
it's not working, is it?
Their whole thing is like, oh, they're the best tag team, like wrestlers, and
like, don't get me wrong, it was a good match.
You want your NXT guys to win when they come up, but like, there's people that should be like, they could be going against, couldn't they?
Yeah, like someone that can take a loss and it not matter too much. Yeah. I don't know, weird.
Anyway, Aleister Black hits a black mass.
He's on a roll, isn't he?
Good finishing move. Sounds good when he hits it. And they won. And then a really weird segment backstage with Baron.
You thought it was weird?
Yeah, because she asks him about if he's worried about Roman coming back. And at first he's like, says he didn't make the comments. And then he says, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I did. And then he goes, oh well, if Roman's here, he better stay out my way or something. I was thinking, like, what is going on?
Yeah, he said something about being misquoted or something.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you definitely did say that.
Yeah.
They should have just leaned into it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good heel stuff.
Anyway, Elias was out. And then another bad segment where Lacey comes out.
Why? What?
I don't get it.
No, I don't either.
She came out, catwalk, and went.
Why do they just keep throwing her out for like 40 seconds?
I don't know what a thing is.
Did they just think like after the Royal Rumble fiasco where she didn't look that great?
Maybe.
Do you think they're like, well, we don't want you to wrestle?
Yeah.
Just walk out there?
I don't. Anyway, Dean comes out, cuts a promo.
Yeah. Against Elias.
Yeah, Elias tries to hit him with a guitar, but he ducks. Dirty deeds.
I quite like Dean's promos at the minute. I don't know if it's because he don't give a crap or...
Yeah.
I don't know, like...
I don't know if like he's
going... Seems like he's just doing what he wants.
I don't think they're writing anymore because they don't really care about his character, so they just say go out and do something. And then eat your dirty deeds and go. But yeah, he did that. And then he went, and that was it.
The air raid theme.
Yeah.
It's his closing theme, but they don't do it as his opening theme because it takes 40 seconds to get into the actual thing. So it's a time constraint.
Yeah.
So it isn't gone.
No.
So I'm happy.
Anyway, random tag match: Ronda and Natalya versus.
Oh yeah. See, I was thinking like, oh, I love this Raw, but then the middle of it was a little bit. wasn't great, was it?
No,
the beginning and the end was lovely.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, this bit was alright. Becky showed up. All hell broke loose.
Yeah, she got arrested.
But our off-screen friend made a good point to me. Why didn't Ronda get arrested? Because she was just flinging security guards and
I don't know.
people around.
I don't know.
I thought that was a good point.
But Ronda demands that this was bad.
Now, yes,
The idea behind it was good, but the execution
they shouldn't
was
be giving
bad.
Ronda long promos.
No.
I think she's proven she can't do long promos.
Yeah. Well, basically, it started bad when she was like, "I'm at my wit's end."
And she trips up on her words, and where normally
The worst bit was when Steph came out and she was trying to say something and she got it muddled up, but it was the most important bit that she got muddled up, and it kept replaying all night, and you noticed it all night.
They had to keep replaying it, yeah.
Yeah, but she messed it up.
It was the most,
Yeah.
like you said, the point that they were gonna replay.
Yeah,
And it was the bit that she messed up.
and it kept replaying, and every time you saw it, it's just like, oh,
Yeah, I
she messed
noticed
that
that.
up.
They just need to stop giving her long-winded promos. Just give
Yeah.
her like short, snappy, like, I'm gonna break your arm.
Yeah,
That's good for her.
but basically, she drops the belt in the ring, and
Yeah, she walks off.
yeah,
So
and
is it vacant?
it won't, but she'll be back next week, won't she?
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, so she drops the belt and walks off.
But then what Charlotte said on SmackDown, which we'll get to in SmackDown synopsis,
Yeah,
plays into it all.
yeah,
Because she says she's on her way.
Well, I think obviously Becky's over.
Yep.
Charlotte's getting booed.
And she's brilliant.
Yeah, which is good. And they sort of want Ronda somewhere in the middle of that, so not too over, but not getting booed too much. So I think by trying to do this,
Who's going to take the pin or the submission?
True. But
Surely it's going to be Ronda if she's leaving.
but I think by getting Ronda like in the middle, trying to get Becky into this match, gets her a bit more over. And
Yeah,
that, so
it did sort of scream to me a little bit of like, we need to get Ronda sort of back over here.
Yeah.
She was demanding that Becky would be reinstated and everything.
And the crowd were chanting triple threat. So
yes, they were, yeah.
But
so they're on board with that idea then.
But yeah, she drops the belt and leaves. So yeah, and the next bit I didn't really like. The next two bits I didn't like, if I'm honest. Jinder challenge anyone to a match, and Kurt Angle comes out.
Is Kurt getting a match at Mania?
I don't know,
because he's getting a lot of matches at the minute.
I know he is, but
are they going to retire him at Mania?
I don't know, but I didn't think he looked that good in this match.
No, he's starting to
I thought he looked really slow.
He's starting to struggle.
Yeah,
definitely.
So anyway,
and his German suplexes are starting to look a little bit wayward as well. I think.
Anyway, he
I think they're going to retire him.
Gets him in the ankle lock. Wins. Singh brothers run in. Suplexes both of them.
Yeah, and he nearly killed them.
I know. And the next bit, I don't get these Alexa moments of bliss.
Why are they making her like to be an absolute
like
whore bag?
Yeah.
Like, I want to see your ass.
Yeah, because they were talking, and then she says, "Oh,
she flirted with EC3 the other way.
Why have you got that belt on? It covers your abs. If you show me your abs, I'll show you mine."
Yeah, and then they like cut it off.
And then Leo comes.
And like the crowd was like, "Whoa, what's she gonna say?" I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit like,
I don't get it.
It doesn't really work for Alexa,
considering she's such a good heel. Like,
yeah, I think I agree.
In the moments of bliss, she seems face, and then in the ring when she's doing pro, she seems heel. But they don't seem to have anything for her.
When she went bye Ronnie, that was good. But yeah,
they need,
I'm not so sure.
I don't know why you don't put her on SmackDown against Asuka for the title. Like, surely outside of
a bad show.
Outside of Charlotte, Becky, Ronda, Asuka, she's like up there.
They're gonna have to switch Anna, but then we thought they may be looking at Mandy. I don't know. I don't think they know what they're doing there yet. Still,
no.
The bit here for me, so Finn come out and Leo basically said like, "Oh, Lashley deserves the title, or a rematch," but Finn offers Leo a match.
Yeah.
So rumors that they are still going along with Lashley and Leo falling out, which plays into this. But he had a really bad line, Leo, where he said about
tighty
whities. Did you see my tweet?
Yeah. And they were
I
red.
was like, but they're not. They're red. Like that was bad, and I don't know if you put it down to bad script or if he just ad-libbed that and threw that in. I don't know. But yeah, I actually didn't mind this match. You're saying you didn't like? Was it the segment or the match?
Just the moment of bliss.
I quite liked the match. They worked Finn's knee.
Yeah.
Which seems to be their go-to with everything his knees, but they said that he'd hurt his knee and that he couldn't do a lot of his offense. And Leo was obviously attacking that. I always like it when there's a little bit of storytelling in those terms in a match. But Finn hit the 1916, which I don't think he's hit in a long time.
No, I don't think he has.
And then he hit the coup de grace and picked up the win. I thought it was an alright match, that.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Next bit was not our favourite tag team.
No.
It was one of the heavy machinery guys speaking to the Ascension, and they were mocking them. Basically,
how can the Ascension mock anyone? They've done nothing for like 3 years.
No. And then Otis came doing his all weird like meh, 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 and I don't get it.
I actually could understand him a little bit more in this segment.
And then he sort of just ran into him, and that was that.
Absolute belly bounced him.
That was that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure after this, have you got it later on in your notes, all the guests?
Say what you're going to say and then I'll see.
I'm pretty sure Sting was...
I've not noted down the guests. I might have noted down maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, Sting was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, Sting was there. Pretty cool.
They had a little Stone Cold bit as well for Ric Flair. Obviously, it was Ric Flair's birthday, which we don't even mention.
I know, 70th birthday.
But it plays into the main
Sting
ending.
Sting was there. Steamboat was there. Shawn Michaels was there.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
good to see Sting because he had a bit of a crap run really in WWE. So.
Yeah, they tried. Anyway,
Braun
versus Lashley, which never really happened because Lashley jumped Braun, but Braun overpowers him.
And Leo was there as well.
And Leo.
Like, they'd had a little argument.
Yeah, and then he sort of walks off and goes.
Yeah.
And I think you're 100% correct when you're saying Braun, Ambrose, and someone else versus Lashley.
Oh, that's a rumour.
I think it is 100%.
Oh, no. The rumour is it's a 6-man at Mania.
And
a 6-man at Mania?
Every Raw I'm thinking Ambrose. It was Ambrose, Finn and Drew. No, Ambrose, Finn and Braun versus...
I can't remember now.
Lashley, Drew and Corbin. I think that is it.
Oh, I'll be sick everywhere if that's at Mania. Oh,
has to be pre-show. It won't be with
it. That won't be with them in it.
That'll
be. Well, it won't be awful.
It won't be, but it's just like all these guys could have a better story to do.
That's such a Raw match.
Yeah, it's like
I hope that isn't it.
It's like all these guys we could have something to do with, and we haven't.
Why doesn't Braun put his Saudi belt on?
But another thing is that I didn't think this match would start because I was like, hold on, what's going on here? Braun versus Lashley. Vince would be having wet dreams over that. I was like, neither of them can lose really.
No, that's true.
And then obviously we got that, so I was like, that explains it. Dean versus Drew next, and on the way to the ring,
DQ.
Yeah. On the way to the ring, it zoomed in on Dean as he's walking down. I'm like, what the hell? He's got 2 belts on.
Yes.
Did you notice?
Oh, I didn't notice until he was in the ring.
It zoomed right in and it was like, what the hell? He's got 2 belts on.
You were observant this
episode. I could just see 2 belt buckles and I was thinking, what the hell? What are they?
Yeah, that's what...
it's just something looked different, like loads different on him. I was like, what the hell? Why is he wearing 2 belts?
Because it was a no DQ match, so Dean started whipping Drew with his belt, but... actually, he dropped it, didn't he? And Drew started whipping Dean with it
To be fair, it wasn't really... It was just a belt match. It literally was a leather belt match.
Dean actually had control of it for a while. And then Elias pops up from earlier.
Just as Dean's going to dirty deeds him on these steel steps.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to win.
Yeah, Elias comes out, smashes him with guitar, and then they start a beat down in the ring.
Claymore, win for Drew. Then Bobby, Corbin, Elias, Drew, all start taking on Dean.
Who do you think it'll be?
So Dean's clearly back face now.
Who do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be Lashley?
I don't want to think about it.
Elias and Drew, or Lashley?
I honestly don't. I just hope it isn't happening.
It's gonna. I'm telling you.
But to the rescue of Dean Ambrose
came Seth and Roman.
A mini Shield.
I think what's happened is they've just brushed the whole.
Oh, massively. Massively. I said, didn't I say this is a stupid idea when they went. When they did it. And loads of people were saying, like, I remember loads of people saying Dean's gonna turn next and all that, and I was going, that's fine. Don't do it yet.
Yeah.
Hold off like a year, maybe till next Mania. We can have a Shield triple threat or something.
Then again, I guess they did it if he weren't going to sign a contract.
Yeah, but did they know back then?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, the Shield came back and saved Seth and Roman, and that was cool. That was a nice moment.
It was good.
But they left Dean in the ring. They walked off together.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a full
They
reunion.
just saved him.
I wonder if they're going to play into this in the coming
I think they may
weeks.
play into it all the way up till Mania, the one before Mania. And I feel like, obviously, what we said, the Shield are going to get involved. Help take.
How are they going
Raw
to get
down.
involved, though?
I don't know. Maybe the ref will take a bump and
It's going to have to be a ref bump, innit?
yeah, and then the Shield will come out, triple power bomb,
And Seth to
Seth
win
wins,
the
yeah.
uni.
and then Ambrose. Good send off for Ambrose. Good. Bit
Is he going though? Is he really
yeah,
going?
he's going.
Anyway, there's still more to talk about.
Yes.
Bailey versus Nia. This is playing off the whole
Yeah.
tag champions
It was
thing.
alright, this match, actually.
Do you think?
Yeah, it weren't too bad. And she hits the big elbow. I don't know what it's called when she
Just
does
elbow
it.
dropping it.
Yeah.
I don't know what she calls it.
I don't know. It's like when CM Punk used to do it. He just called it.
Wait,
elbow.
Macho Man did it, didn't he? Way
Yeah.
back when.
So,
But yeah, Nia was just absolutely destroying. But then she started going after Banks.
yeah.
Banks managed to like turn it round.
Yeah.
Bailey won. Basically, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
pretty much.
Um,
Anyway, the big birthday bash.
I
Woo!
was so surprised that they did this. They did this the way that they did this, but I liked it.
Yeah.
So we start with
Triple H,
Triple
and
H, Steph in the ring,
Yeah.
introducing all the guests for the big birthday
They're
bash.
all
There's
having
balloons.
Yeah.
It's all going on.
They're all having a great time.
HBK comes down.
Who comes down? Is it Ricky Steamboat where he starts chopping?
Yeah,
people?
he's chopping
But,
all the superstars.
Is it Seth Rollins?
Yeah,
that
he was
puts his hands up, and so
still
he
got him.
can't get him, and then he gets him.
Yeah, and then he was selling.
yeah.
it
They're
was
having
funny.
a great time on that.
Kurt comes down. Sting comes
the
down.
Stinger.
They're playing up WCW. They mentioned WCW loads during this segment, which
Yeah.
I know it's a long time since all that happened, and
Yeah.
WWE owns WCW.
And they've got a little 16-time world
title
title belt for him in
and
the
everything,
ring.
Yeah. Anyway, so they introduce Ric Flair.
And
The
then,
music hits.
woo,
And we're going, where is he? Where's Ric Flair? I'm thinking, what's going on?
He's here, by the way, because earlier in the night we saw him.
We
get out
did
of his
see him,
limo.
yes. I'm thinking, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
They cut to backstage.
Yeah.
There's a cameraman being dragged
Yeah.
along
And you-
by an absolute behemoth of the man.
Yeah, and you don't see him, and you're like, "Ooh, is that
And then all of a sudden it clicks. It's Batista!
Big Dave?"
Oh, it was mint this. I was
It's
loving
Drax.
it. It was Drax the Destroyer.
I know.
Just dragging the cameraman along. It was
No,
great.
the cameraman was still filming as well. I was like,
Yeah.
"What is going on?"
Then he knocked on... Did he knock on the door? Did he just
No,
kick
he
it
just
down?
kicks it down. Well,
It goes in.
opens it and-
Obviously, they can't show Ric Flair taking any sort of
No, he
physical because he's like
Hey, it's
70.
been cleared
He
to
has been
compete.
cleared to compete.
That's why.
So it's sort of off. The door closes
Yeah.
and you hear like a scuffle, and then he drags Ric
Drags
Flair
him
out,
out.
who looks dead.
Yeah, he's
I was
killed
like,
him.
he's killed him. He's just dragging him. And then he goes, "Have I got your attention now, Hunter?" I was like, "Yeah, this is badass."
Yeah,
I
and
loved
then
it.
Raw goes off, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
It was mint. What an end to
I
a
know,
show.
It's class.
I was
But
left
that's it,
feeling
like-
like from Raw, like usually you just watch Raw and you're just like,
It normally ends with a 6-man, and you're like, "Oh."
yeah, and you're like, oh. And I was like, oh my god,
I know.
I'm hyped.
Big Dave.
It was awesome.
Dave versus Hunter at Mania.
Yeah, Dave versus Dave. Did you just say?
No, Dave versus Hunter.
Oh,
at
did you say
Mania.
Hunter? I thought you said Dave versus Dave.
Drax
Drax versus
versus
Dave.
him from Blade. He was in Blade,
I
weren't
know
he?
he was Blade Runner.
No, not Blade Runner.
He was in Blade
Actual
Runner.
Was he? He was in Blade as well.
Was he?
Yeah, he played one of the vampires in Blade.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, Hunter did.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes, of course he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting mixed up then. I was like
Yeah, no.
booking characters that Dave
But I think
played.
what happened was Batista went into Drax mode and he was stood perfectly still, so he was invisible. No one ever saw him backstage, and that
I thought it was
it
mint.
was. But that's what, like, you forget about the bad bits of Raw because of that ending.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my
If you
God.
close a show good,
like that, yeah.
you instantly put it up a mark in
But
your...
I think that has now upped Mania because you're like, oh my God, Dave's back.
I've seen a few people saying that, why does it have to be against Triple H? But like,
Well, I think that's what you want. Like, them
It's
two.
that-
You don't want Dave versus Finn Balor or someone,
Exactly.
because
so I saw someone saying, "Oh, you should go up against AJ." Well, AJ's gonna win,
yeah,
and if he doesn't win, people are gonna go, "AJ shouldn't be losing to Dave Bautista,"
yeah,
and he's gonna get booed.
exactly. So
Put him against someone, and it's a nostalgia match.
yeah,
That's fine
Yeah.
for Mania.
yeah,
I think me and you were very similar in that. Like, We don't mind the nostalgia act
No.
around Mania season.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, because you want all your biggest stars there, really, don't you?
Of course you do.
And obviously, everyone's excited to see Batista
And
back.
I think as
and
well...
he's an absolute tank.
I think that Mania is eventually going to become like a festival. It's going to be like a weekend event.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 nights. And I think that they might even do like more nostalgia stuff eventually.
Maybe.
if they turn it that way.
But, no, I like
But it upped it by a mark for me.
Oh, yeah, it was mint.
Just because of that.
Yeah.
And obviously it was nice, like a nice positive start. I know that's more like natural and not the thing with Roman's like a human thing. Like it's not part of the show, but like it was just nice.
Yeah.
Like it was like positive.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is going to be a good show.
I'm glad they ended it on this, so it's like...
So I don't know though, thinking about the middle of the, like all the matches really, apart from maybe that Finn and Leo one.
Yeah.
You liked the Bailey one, I wasn't too fussed. I don't know. I think just because of the ending, I'm giving it like... I'm definitely giving it a 7.
I'm gonna say 7.
Oh yeah. It would have been high if the matches throughout the show were better.
Yeah. But it's definitely been the best Raw in months, probably.
Yeah, it was great. Right. Subscribe, and we'll see you in our SmackDown synopsis.